So welcome back to the Daily Brew. So today we're going to be trying something that I think I'm going to be continuing for a few months. And so I'm going to start doing a fragrance of the month. And I'm going to try and choose a fragrance that I feel is totally underrated, that people don't talk about, that I really love, and also that's appropriate for the season that I'm really feeling at the moment. So this month's fragrance of the month for the Daily Brew is KENZO Amour. So this is beautiful. Before I talk about this, because this is a Daily Brew, by the way, I have another YouTube channel and I have almost 7,000, I have like 6,000 subscribers. I've had the channel for probably about 8 years now, and I have never been consistent. But I think that there's something going on with the algorithm because I'm not receiving the views in that channel. So I think I'm going to be making this my main channel. So if you see videos floating around YouTube and you're like, hey, I have seen that girl before, I do have another channel, throwing it out there. And because we're the Daily Brew, we're going to be talking about the coffee of the day. So I actually went to Dunkin' Donuts today. Believe it or not, I know that you could probably tell it is definitely the evening time. I am a full-time night shift nurse, so this is my prime. And I'm naturally a night owl. I've done both day, like work during the day like a normal person, and at night, and I'm just much more of a night owl. So anyway, we're drinking an iced chai tea latte from Dunkin' Donuts. It's actually really, 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 really good. And I want to know in the comments below, do you guys like Dunkin' Donuts better or Starbucks? I know that if you live like in the UK or in Paris or even in Mexico, like there's so many delicious coffee shops. Like in the US we have coffee shops as well, but I feel like they do a lot more to like dress up the coffee rather than serving coffee that's just like amazing. I'm not hating on Starbucks or Dunkin', okay? I'm a huge fan of both. I want to know in the comments below, do you guys prefer Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts? So anyway, love this. This isn't even technically coffee, but I was inspired because of today's fragrance of the day, which has white tea in it, and so I felt like having a chai tea latte for a change. So, KENZO Amour, one of the best underrated fall fragrances, in my opinion, like that exists out there. So one of the most famous fragrances by KENZO is KENZO Flower, and that is a fragrance that I can't stand. Don't like it. It's like super floral and powdery, and it just reminds me of like the early 2000s. I don't know if you guys remember a movie called Center Stage. I don't know why I think of that movie when I smell that perfume. Probably because that movie was like made in 2000, and I think KENZO actually Flower was made in 2000 as well. So anyway, KENZO Amour, these sprays like in, yes. And so yeah, this is the bottle. It's just a weird bottle. This is just a 1.7 fluid ounce. I think next time I'm gonna buy the big one because I used like half of this already, and I've only had it for maybe a month. So anyway, this to me smells like cake and like warm, I don't even know. It has like a very warming, cozy, delicious scent. I feel like for this time of year, where it's not quite cold outside, but it's chilly outside, like in October, this is like the perfect fragrance because it's not too intense or too dark, where I like to wear like my super dark fragrances like in November, December, January, February, going into like those really, really cold months. I feel like this is nice because it's still a little bit light, but it's also warm and cozy. It's supposed to have notes of rice in it, but for me, it actually smells a little bit more like cakes, like vanilla cake. So as far as the notes, this has notes of white tea, rice, cherry blossom, frangipani. It's a flower, okay, a special light flower, heliotrope, musk, vanilla, woods, and incense. So with all those notes, I think I would expect more of like an incensey, like cherry blossom type fragrance, but really I feel like you can smell the cherry blossom. You definitely can. It's not like it's super duper light or anything like that. Like the tea, I think, is there to lighten it and not make it so heavy. Yeah, and the cherry blossom is not overwhelming. It's just like a little bit of cherry blossom. Like it doesn't smell like cherry blossom from Bath and Body Works at all. In fact, I feel more than anything, I get that rice and vanilla, especially during the dry down. Like when I wear this, people tell me I smell like delicious, like cakes. And it's like a warming, comforting scent for right now for my mood, where I'm like literally wearing sweatpants and like a comfortable sweatshirt. I feel like this is perfect. This is like the perfect sweatpants fragrance, but also I feel like you could definitely wear it like on a date. I think like, well, let's be real, we're not going on dates right now, Christina. You guys, we're not going on dates right now, let's just be real. But I just could see this being perfect for like a type of date where you go to the movies and like cuddle up together and watch a nice movie, have a drink. If you're going to Alamo Draft House, which is like my favorite place, this fragrance is great, like fantastic. Probably one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is a fragrance I think that can transition really well from summer to fall, and then again fall to spring. And I feel like not a lot of people on YouTube talk about this. And also, I've never seen any beauty YouTuber talk about this fragrance. And what else? KENZO flower seems to be the one, like when people think of KENZO perfumes, I think that people talk about KENZO World, which is this salty, like very light, summery fragrance. It kind of smells beachy, a little bit manly, but manly, a little less feminine than you would expect from a female fragrance. And it's so good as well. I actually kind of like KENZO World a little bit. I haven't bought it because I don't like it enough. It reminds me of Paco Rabanne Olympia. And everybody talks about KENZO flower, but nobody talks about KENZO Amour. And this to me is like the best that KENZO has to offer is this one. Also, like, I think the fragrance was made in 2006, and it was inspired by a travel to Japan, and sort of like all those vibes. And I feel like those vibes, if you think about like the history of this fragrance, those vibes are definitely like in this fragrance. But if you don't even know that, like you would just smell it. And if you're just someone just passing by smelling someone who's wearing this, you're gonna think, wow, that person smells really nice. Like it's vanilla, but it's a vanilla with a little bit of an edge, you know what I mean? Because we don't want to be basic, we want to have an edge, or at least I do. So anyway, KENZO Amour, for me, fragrance of the month, amazing, amazing, amazing. You can go buy it. I got mine off of fragrancex.com, but I'm going to be doing a video next talking about ways you can get fragrances so much cheaper. So stay tuned for that, because it's a lot of things that I think people don't think about, don't talk about, and it doesn't involve fragrancenet.com or fragrancex.com. So anyway, KENZO Amour wins October 2020 Fragrance of the Month for the Daily Brew. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching.